something completely different.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
I may be bipolar and moody as hell, but I'm definitely not better.
Let's be honest, it was a terrible night last night. It was a
Beta male Jimmy Kimmel. Remember when you were funny in the mid-2000s and when you were on like the Man Show and you had some credibility? Now you're a beta male crybaby. Oh, no.
terrible night for women, for children, for the hundreds of thousands of hardworking immigrants who make...
Yeah, but they can't all be here, Jimmy. I know you guys are all California. He's the worst.
...this country go. For healthcare, for our...
You can't relate to any of us. None of this affects you, Jimmy. This is just you wanting to be like the martyr. Man, what happened to you?
Climate.
After Donald Trump won the 2024 presidential election, late-night hosts reacted to the news on their shows.
Yeah, Jimmy Fallon's like, can I play with his hair again? I don't even care about politics.
Jimmy Kimmel choked up during his monologue Wednesday night as he discussed how Election Day was a terrible night.
Let's be honest, it was a terrible night last.
No, it wasn't. Finding out your dad has cancer is pretty terrible. Jimmy, there might be some laws you don't like and things go down, but we're going to be fine.
Night. It was a terrible night.
Just don't get pregnant out of wedlock if you don't want the kid.
For women, for children, for the hundreds of thousands of hardworking immigrants who make this country go.
You're crying. You're a little bitch.
For healthcare, for our climate.
I'm so sick of the crying thing. Like he did it when Cecil the lion died or whatever. Or not Cecil. Yeah, I believe that was. He just always cries ever since 2016. It's like he's like on his period 24/7.
For science, for journalism.
Oh, shut up with your journalism. You gave a one-sided interview to that drug addict loser known as Hunter Biden, and you're not perfect either, bud.
For justice, for free speech. It was a terrible night for poor people, for the middle class, for seniors who rely on Social Security, for our allies in Ukraine.
What does the Ukraine need? We got $2 billion in relief money in Florida, Jimmy. But because you worked in Tampa Bay radio and you were hated here, you have this bitter thing against Florida because your car got robbed while you worked at Q105. You're an asswipe. You care more about the Ukraine getting money and crying like a little bitch just so that you can be cool to Zelensky rather than Florida. Because we should get more money than the Ukraine.
For NATO, for the truth and democracy and decency. And it was a terrible night for everyone who voted against him. And guess what? It was a bad night for everyone who voted for him, too. You just don't realize it yet.
All right, bud. I don't even like Trump. And seeing Jimmy Kimmel cry really makes me glad that Trump won. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it. Let's see what Colbert's doing. He's probably going to do like some prayer, bring out his rosary. I'm all Catholic. Yeah, I could tell you are Catholic. You're a judgmental prick.
Meanwhile, Stephen Colbert also addressed Trump's victory, telling the audience that despite people thinking he would secretly want the president-elect for a second term due to more material, he feels
I mean, you kind of fell off the map the last 4 years. No one cares that you're drinking beer. Come on. It's not good TV. It's propaganda.
The opposite, wishing it wasn't the outcome.
Now, as a late-night host, people often say to me, come on, part of you's got to want Trump to win because he gives you so much material to work with.
Man, it's like every liberal just turns into such a beta male when Trump gets elected. It's like, get over yourself.
No. No one tells the guy who cleans the bathroom, wow, you must love it when someone has explosive diarrhea.
Wow, what a punchline. I saw that punchline coming a mile away.
Because he gives you so much material to work with. No. No one tells the guy who cleans the bathroom
that there's going to be poop or diarrhea. I mean, you can see that punchline a mile away. Really funny, guys. You guys are killing it. No wonder you're irrelevant.
Wow, you must love it when someone has explosive diarrhea. There's so much material for you to work with.
Oh, wow. That's a riveting line.
Come on.
Even though the last 4 years, even though he wasn't in office, he's all you talked about. You're obsessed. It's like you want to land diarrhea or something. You're weird, man.
Now.
It's because you're Catholic.
You understand that? That good? I wish, you wish, so many of us wish this hadn't happened, but that is not for us to decide. This is a democracy. That's democracy with a capital duh.
He's really killing it over there. People wonder why his ratings are so low with punchlines like that. I don't really know. It confuses me. He's so funny the way he just thinks he's better than us, even though the Colbert Report was when he peaked.
Mic stand's going to get a happy ending.
Seth Meyers also spoke about the election and broke down the former president's victory speech in Florida on
Oh, please preach to us, Seth. We really need the guy that was the best weekend updater, in my opinion, because I didn't get to be around for Norm Macdonald or Chevy Chase. But oh my goodness, that I think Seth Meyers was good on Weekend Update. Since the talk show, kind of annoying.
Tuesday, highlighting parts that did not appear to make sense.
Tell the story. I told it last night. I had a man on the phone.
Yeah.
I had the screen muted. No
It makes sense.
sound. I was talking to a very important man. Happens to be here. And that very important guy, one of the most
He sounds exhausted.
important people in, I would say, the country, actually. But, you know, I was president, and now it looks like I was going to be maybe president again. So I figured I could ask him to hold.
I'm going to be honest. He is not as sharp as he was even like 2 weeks ago. I hope he's able to get rest before January, but my goodness, he doesn't have that same energy.
So I asked him to hold. And especially because you're going to be president again, they hold. So I took the phone down, and I'm looking at the screen. I'm seeing this crazy thing that's going around and coming down. It looks like it's a...
What does that even mean? I saw the rocket going up, and then I saw the large black monolith and the monkeys throwing the boat up
Oh, you're so funny, Seth.
in the air, and then...
Why does nobody watch your shows? I can't imagine. And then let's see what Jimmy Fallon had to say. But he's going to talk about his hair being really nice and pretty.
Also, such a privilege.
Jimmy Fallon joked in his monologue on Wednesday night that Trump's win was like America getting back with their crazy ex.
I said that last night.
Well, guys, last night America decided to get back with their crazy ex and
That's honestly a good joke, to be honest.
elect Donald Trump as the
It's a little lighthearted compared to the other people crying.
47th president of the United States. No matter who you voted for, I think all Americans can agree it's going to be a rough Thanksgiving. Really.
I usually don't like Jimmy Fallon, but that was a good one.
Happy hour. Happy hour.